I'm only human, can't you see? I made a mistake. Please just look me in my face. Tell me everything's okay. 'Cause I got it. Ooh, love me like you. I'm only human, can't you see? I made a mistake. Please just look me in my face.
Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be talking all about piercings and tattoos, kind of. I've only got one. I have 15 piercings and I'm just going to be talking about how much they hurt and whether I feel like they're worth it. Me personally, I love my piercings. I've recently just got one more just to fill up my ear. I've got a full ear of piercings and I absolutely love them. So if you want to learn more about piercings and tattoos, then please keep on watching this video and comment, like and subscribe. Right, so I'll start off with my first piercing. So my first piercings obviously were my lobes. I was terrified of getting them done. I think I was about 11 when I had them done. So I went and got my lobes done and they didn't hurt at all, so that was really great. I then waited about 2 years and I got my seconds done, and they weren't too bad. I had them done at Claire's as well with the gun. Didn't hurt at all. I really liked having them done with a gun. I just feel like it was quick and efficient, and if you're only getting your lobes done, then I would suggest it. It's just so much quicker and easier and less pain than having to have one tattoo artist or piercer put in a needle in one ear and then go around and do the other. I also had my third holes. This is where it kind of went wrong. On this ear it's fine, they're really nicely spaced out. Yeah, I couldn't really ask for better spacing, but on this ear I think I wasn't wearing my seconds when I had those pierced, so they didn't know how far to pierce, how close to pierce it and how far away to pierce it. So if you're going to get seconds or thirds done, make sure you're wearing all your other earrings so that they can space it out evenly, because I feel like that's where it went wrong. And I'll show you a close-up, but I don't know if you can see my third earring is so close to the second one that it looks like it's just one, and it really annoys me. And I've kept it in for so long now that I can't actually take it out and wait for it to heal up, because it just won't heal up because I've had lobe piercings. I've had all of mine done with a gun. I think, like I said, it's the easiest and most pain-free way, I would suggest anyway. Then I started having my cartilage piercings done, or my Helix, or whatever you want to call it. I've now got got 4 in. My aim is basically to have my ear full of rings. I think these are my favourites. Actually no, I think my nose ring is my favourite, but I'll get to that in a second. But these, I think they look really nice, especially in silver. I don't know, I just feel like they look nice, especially when you like tuck your hair behind your ear and stuff. Pain, oh my god, I genuinely feel like they're the most painful piercing. I don't care what anyone says. Like, I've got my nipple done and I genuinely feel like these are the worst because they take so long to heal. But everyone has them, so they can't be that bad for everyone to get them. I think they just look so cute that people just grin and bear it. But yeah, I had my top one done, so this one here, I had that one done the same time I got my seconds done, and I had it done with a gun at Claire's. And I know a lot of people, especially if you're a piercer, you're probably cringing, but I didn't want to go to a tattoo place. I was just so terrified. I was like, I'm not going, like I'm so scared. So I was like, I'm just gonna go to Claire's because the woman's really nice, and she gave me a lollipop, and I was like, 17, do I care? No. And I got a sticker as well, so I don't care. And it didn't hurt at all. Like, it literally felt like a lobe piercing, if that. That's why I got the piercing bug. I was like, that doesn't even hurt. Like, everyone says it really hurts, so I'm gonna get more done. But the more I looked into it, the more scared I was of getting it done with a gun. So I was like, okay, maybe I won't get it done with a gun this time. So the first one was really, really easy, really, really quick. I wouldn't recommend getting it done with a gun, because now that I've done my research, I know that it can shatter your cartilage. Your ear will look like that, like that, and nobody wants their ear to look like it forms like corn chip, do they? So just keep that in mind, really. I then went and got I went to Southampton. There's a place there called Titanic, and it's buy one get one free on piercings. So I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. So if you're ever in Southampton, try and find Titanic piercings, because they do buy one get one free and it's really good value for money. I think it's £15 for 2 Helix. You get buy one get one free, but obviously the most expensive one is the one you have to pay for. So I then got 2 Helix piercings at the same time. Not a good idea. This was the first time I ever had them done with a needle, and it was so painful. Like, I was literally like, what? Yeah, so I had 2 of them done at the same time, and the next morning I woke up and my pillow was like covered in blood. I was like, oh my god, this is so bad. My ear, where I'd had both of them done at the same time, was really bruised as well. I think it's just because I had 2 at the same time and my ear probably just couldn't take it. So if you're going to get cartilage, maybe just get 1 at a time. But obviously I know, like, you just want to get, because it does take a while to heal, so sometimes you just want to get it out of the way and get both of them done at the same time, which is what I did, because I don't live near Southampton. It's about a 40-minute like train journey, so when I'm there I just get all of mine done at the same time. So yeah, that was a very traumatic and painful experience. It took well over a year for both of them to heal properly. Don't pick at the scabs. I'm like a freak. Like, I know it sounds really dirty and grubby, but I used to like pick at mine all the time. I don't give a fuck. Like, I used to like pick at my scabs all the time. Well, not all the time, but you know when you get the little crusties and you're like, do you know, I'm just gonna pick it off. So yeah, that's why it took ages for it to heal. And I got a little bump, I think they call a keloid or whatever. I got one of those on each of my my ear piercings, so that was fun. I'm not doing this in order, I've just realised, because I can't really remember what order I got it in, because I'm now 19 and a lot of mine I had done when I was 17. So I then, this isn't in order, so I have my Tragus done as well. That was really spontaneous and it's kind of stupid, and that didn't really hurt. It didn't really get infected either, and yeah, when people say you can't really wear headphones, you can, you just have to be careful about it. It was quite pain free. I don't really clean it, and I don't really clean any of my piercings. I don't know, that sounds really gross, but every time I get in the shower it just cleans it off, and like sometimes I use an antiseptic spray, but that's when I'm feeling fancy. My Tragus done, that was fine. People say you hear a pop or a crunch. I don't really feel anything or hear anything. And my nose piercing. This is probably my favourite one. I've had it in for so long now. I think I've had it since I was 16. I think it was 16. Yeah, it was first year of college, so I had it done then, and I absolutely love this piercing. I think it's like my favourite one. I hated it when I first got it. I still remember, because I had it done on this side, and I didn't care that it was on this side, but I hated the ball that they gave me, because it was one of those balls that had like a double-ended ball. So it was a bar with 2 balls on the end, like when you get a nipple piercing, and it looked like a booger was in my nose all the time, and I just couldn't wait for it to heal. So first time, I had it done about 5 times, and I know that sounds a lot, but that's because I was stupid and I didn't look after it. Bit DIY now and again, it ain't that bad. So I pierced my nose, and that was the last time I had to pierce it again, so that was fine. I kept getting really gross like bumps just on the top of my nose. I think they're quite normal. But yeah, it was so gross, and like I used to get like pus, like spots on it, and I had to like pop it and like pus would come out. So gross, but now my nose is perfectly fine, like 3 years on. It only takes about a year for it to heal up. I just love my nose ring. I think it looks really cute. I think it's my favourite. I can't imagine my nose without one. I'm just looking in the mirror and I'm just like, I don't know, I just think I'd look weird if I didn't have one. So yeah, I got my nose ring. That's fun. I also had this pierced. I don't know what this is called. I'll look it up, but yeah. The reason why I got that was because I got it for free. Yay. So yeah, I've got this one here. I got this one for free, like bargain hunter me. No, they were advertising at my local piercing place. They were like, oh yeah, if anyone wants a Yeah, so they were advertising at my local piercing place that they had someone that was training to be a piercer, so they needed people to practice on, and it was free of charge. So I was like, do you know what, that sounds like a deal and a half. But they only had specific piercings. So I was torn between either getting my septum done or this one in my mouth, and I was like, I don't really want to get another nose piercing, so it didn't really hurt. It healed really quickly. I keep forgetting that I've got it. I don't even see the point in it really. My dentist says that I should take it out because it might erode away at my tooth, but I'm a bad bitch, so I'm going to keep it in. Sorry Gurmy, I think that's his name. But yeah, it's fine, it's pain free. My belly done, I've had that done twice. The first time was because I fell asleep and the ball had managed to unscrew itself and it fell out and I couldn't re-pierce it, so I had it redone. That one kind of hurt, kind of didn't. I just feel really weirded out when people touch my belly button anyway, so it was a bit weird. But yeah, it was completely fine. Like, it heals really well. I think belly button piercings heal the best with the least amount of pain. Once you get it done, you don't have to worry about it. I feel like it's just, I don't know, it doesn't hurt at all. So I'm going to talk about my nipple piercing because that's hurt. I know, like, it didn't hurt as much as my cartilage one though, funnily enough. I'm sorry, I keep touching my hair, but it's pissing me off. It didn't really hurt as much as I thought it would. Compared to the cartilage, like I was expecting like mind-numbing pain, but it wasn't terrible, but I wouldn't get it done again. Like, I was going to get both of mine done, but I don't think I probably will. It still hasn't healed. I don't know. It just, I don't know. Like, it's cute. Like, I like to say that I've got a nipple piercing, but I don't know. It's not that amazing. Like, it's just a nipple piercing. Really hurt, and it was really awkward because the guy that did my piercing, he had to like make my nipple erect, so he kept like flicking it, and I was like, okay, cool, this is really fucking weird. But yeah, didn't really hurt afterwards. It's just when you catch it. So onto my tattoo. My tattoo is not original. I turned 18, and as soon as I turned 18 I was like, sure, I'm just gonna get a tattoo. Worst mistake ever, because I don't regret it at all. Purely because I can't see it all the time. It's not somewhere where I can see it all the time, so I don't really care. A lot of the time I forget. It's on my back and it was very painful. I thought because I had so many piercings that my tattoo would be fine. It wasn't. It's very, very painful. You know when people say it feels like a cat scratch, that's the only way I can describe it. It just feels awful, like it's like a cat scratch, like all the way up and down your body and it doesn't stop. And it took about 40 minutes and I genuinely didn't think I'd be able to sit through the whole thing. I was sweating, it was so painful, I felt like crying. A lot of the time I thought, you know what, I won't be able to finish it. I won't be able to finish this tattoo and I'll look like an idiot with half a sun on my back, but I just couldn't do it. But I got it done and it was only 20 quid, which is great. If you live in the UK, you know that that's a really good price for a tattoo. He doesn't do tattoos and piercings, unfortunately he passed away, about my tattoos and piercings, and it just gives you an insight on the pain scale for piercings. And seeing as I've had a lot, I think that I've got a bit of experience, I guess, talking about pain. So yeah, please, anything that I've said, and if it's like bad, don't let it put you off a piercing. If you want it, it's 2 seconds of pain and then it's over. I mean, yeah, you've got to look after it and look at like it be healing and stuff, but it's not painful, it's just sore when it's healing. It's just the actual piercing itself that's painful. So yeah. So yeah, thank you for sitting through the whole of this. Please comment, like and subscribe if you like this, because I want to do more videos. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more videos.